Okay, gonna make another quick tutorial video for a guy on the forum, how to make basically a bowl shape. I am going to do this very rough, but I'm just going to demonstrate so you can get an idea of what to do. Okay. Um, let's see. Let's just start with the free shape. He wants a tree, a Christmas tree. We're going to do a really generic Christmas tree here. Okay. Something to consider when making these type of things, your dishes or whatnot, is the diameter of the bit you're going to use to cut it. I use a bowl bit. Here's the bit I use. It's called a bowl bit. It has it's 3/4 of an inch across. Has 1/4 inch radiuses, which means there's a 1/4 inch flat spot in the middle. Really good for hogging out material too. So does a quick job of making a bowl. Okay, good bit to have. Alright, so we're going to start out here. This would be our outside cut, basically. That's the outside shape of your Christmas tree. Okay, you can use the offsetter app, and I like 1/4 inch as far as the wall thickness. Okay, so here is actually, we'll just keep the new ones that came. That's the two shapes. Okay, one of these is going to be a fill. The outside, other one is going to be an outside cut. That gives us our 1/4 inch wall, outside wall. He also wanted a dish, or a spot for a dish in the middle, and some dividers. Okay, so first we grab ourselves a rectangle shape or a square shape, and like I said, I like 1/4 inch let's see here. I like myself to have some 1/4 inch wall thickness here. Okay, I'm going to center the shape. It doesn't matter what size it was, but I'm going to center the shape on something that I can remember, which is 5 inches. Okay, I'm going to grab this shape, and I'm going to move its center to 5 inches. Well, I can see my flaw here in my my tree. It's not like I drew it perfect. It's pretty close though. So I'm gonna quick use the offsetter app, 1/4 inch again. I'm just straightening out the tip of my tree. It's just easier to see. Okay, so here's my fill shape. Here's my outline. Okay, there's this guy here. We'll move it down just a hair. What we're going to do is we're going to use this thing to cut. Okay, we're going to use this shape, and we'll copy and paste it. I'll put it down here too, and we're only going to cut it from the center fill shape, so we don't care if it overlaps anything else. Okay. And we're going to also make the space for your dish in the middle. Okay, and they also wanted it trimmed horizontally, or divided horizontally. That's fine. Okay, so the center of this thing is at 5 inches up, or 3 3/4 inches up and 5 inches over. We'll move this so that it's centered on that. There's a shape. Copy, paste it. There's a shape. Center it again real quick. It says it is, but I don't trust that, so we'll just do it again. Alright, so these shapes here, when you, in easel, change these shapes to 0 depth, okay? And it is above something. Alright. And you select it. Oh, I gotta put the phone down for a second. Hit Shift. Okay, I have the inner fill highlighted and this guy here. If I go to Edit, Combine, it's going to cut away that from the inside shape. So if you see, it cut my bar away. It doesn't matter if it was overlapping. Here again, it's overlapping. I'm going to select this and the bar. Okay, I'll go Edit, Combine. And of course it's got to be above it. Sorry, that's my bad. Just edit, send it back. Okay. Combine, cut it away. If you notice, it brings it to the front every time you do that. I'm actually just going to select these guys and tell them to combine these first. Does it do it? It doesn't like more than 2 things being combined, apparently. Actually, it doesn't like 0 cuts being combined with other 0 cuts. That's something to keep in mind. But it does cut away what we want it to. Okay, so one more. Okay, so here we have a fill shape. Everything that's white is going to be at 0 depth. So I got a 1/4 inch wall here, 1/4 inch wall here, 1/4 inch wall here, 1/4 inch wall here. And all we got to do is we got to put this circle here where we said it was before. Okay, which is at 5. 3.75. Make sure this is on center, and I'm going to change it to 1/4 inch wall, so you want a 1/2 inch less, so 1.5. Okay, all you got to do is make sure this is at the same depth as this, or unless you want it higher, then you don't got to worry about it. But here we'll set this to 0.5. Okay, so I set this at 0.5, and we'll set this to cut all the way through. Okay, so now if we had a 3/4 inch piece of wood, if we had a 1/2 inch cut here, 1/2 inch here, everything would be a 1/4 inch thick now. So the base would be a 1/4 inch thick, and all your walls would be 1/4 inch. But if you notice, so that's how you say it. Now, a little trick, obviously your bit size, okay, you're going to have radiuses here, and one way to see how that's going to look is you go over here to the inlay generator. I've done this before. Let's see where there it is. And you can tell it that you're going to use a 1/4 inch bit, okay, and you could see where that is, or you can see how the radius would be affected at you notice it's doing some funky stuff here, combining. So I don't know what that's about. I wouldn't import or use this. But if you want to see how much it's cutting away, that's one way. Otherwise, you could just bring in a circle. Use a 3/4 inch bit like I use. You're not going to have much left. So anyways, you can also just bring in a circle, change it to 1/4 inch, and you can see about where that 1/4 inch bit is going to end and not go any further. I design a lot of my stuff in AutoCAD, okay, or you can use Inkscape or whatnot. It's easier in my mind to design, but it's just because I think it's geared towards perfection. It's geared towards CAD. This is geared more towards free-flowing art, which is great, but it all depends on what you're after, what you're looking for. You can also import shapes, offset those, but that's the basic way to make the bowl you're looking for. All right, have a good one.